Hello, my name is Rebecca Jutner. I'm from Riverside, California, but I lived in Rexburg for the last year while I attended BYY in person. I moved to Clearfield, Utah 3 weeks ago because I recently got married to my husband, Jesse, who I love very, very much, and we're super happy. I grew up in Southern California with my parents and 6 siblings. My siblings and I are very close, and we were homeschooled together while we grew up. I'm the second oldest. I have an older sister, 4 younger brothers, and then another younger sister. I love my family dearly. We're all very close, and we love to go camping, and we love playing games together. My marriage is sort of unique because we're both previously divorced. Each of us had a bad experience with our first marriage, which gave us a lot to think about for our future relationship. My first marriage was very controlling and emotionally and physically abusive. I know that for my marriage with Jesse, I want mutual trust, respect, unconditional love, honesty, and support. I know that I need to feel emotionally safe with my partner, or else it causes me a lot of distress and unhappiness. A big part of feeling safe with my partner has to do with trust. I think that trust is essential for a good marriage, and it's part of my vision for our marriage. Honesty is also incredibly important to me for my marriage, and for me, honesty and trust work hand in hand. As my husband speaks the truth to me and follows through with what he says, my trust in him grows, and vice versa. I think that we need to be honest about our expectations and goals so that our spouses and us are on the same page and will be happy together. I also think it's extremely important to communicate and to be honest about your future goals before you get married. By knowing your goals and expectations for each other, you can get into a relationship where both of you are going in the direction that you want for your lives. And that's really important for my marriage vision and what I want for my future. I want both of us to want the same things. I want a family and, you know, want to have a house and to have kids and to, me stay home with kids and him work. And those are important things to figure out before you get married. I mentioned support as something that I want for my marriage because I want someone who encourages me and helps me when I'm in need and loves it when I reach my goals. I also think that unconditional love is super important for a happy marriage. My ex-husband used to withhold love or affection if I didn't do exactly what he wanted when he wanted it, which was very upsetting. He would also bring up things that he did in the past to get me to do things he wanted in the future. He said things like, if you don't get my car washed today, then you don't even really love me. Or, get me a cup of water, or you don't love me. It was crazy. And that was very manipulative behavior that did not show unconditional love. In my marriage with Jesse, I want us to do nice things for each other because we love each other, not because it's a tit for tat type of situation. Like you're keeping some kind of scoreboard, and I don't think that's very healthy. I also think that we should give lots of kisses and cuddles and not withhold that over something petty. The gospel is also very important to me and my marriage. Both my husband's ex-spouses fell away from the church and engaged in behavior contrary to gospel teachings, which was very difficult for us. We are both so happy that we're with someone with a strong testimony in the gospel because that's very important to me and my husband, Jesse. Jesse's biggest weakness is that he's so empathetic that he sometimes doesn't voice what he wants or needs. I think this is because his ex-wife was very my way or the highway, and Jesse wanted to keep the peace. I want to help Jesse know that he can voice his opinions and concerns without fearing that he's walking on eggshells or that I'm going to get mad or break the peace. Luckily, Jesse and I are both very empathetic, so I think we can strengthen our trust and communication so that Jesse will feel more comfortable voicing his needs and his wants. My biggest weakness is that I have a habit of taking on too much and then burning myself out. I'm blessed that my husband is so sweet and empathetic that he notices when I'm stressed and helps me when I need it. I'm working on managing my stress and learning to ask for help and taking on less so that it doesn't affect me or my husband in a negative way. I think that these ideals are realistic. I don't expect Jesse or I to be perfect or to have a fantastic day every day, but I expect us to continue growing closer every day by working on simple but vital foundational qualities such as trust, respect, unconditional love, honesty, and support. And it also helps that we both want a gospel-centered home. So yeah, that's my vision. Thanks for watching.